I knew I had gallstones. Like, I just knew it in my heart. And they kept telling me, no you don't, no you don't. And I was like, do the ultrasound and prove it. And I was right.
Oh boy, I'm gonna go to town on this one. The way she says I knew I had gallstones, like, this is why you're not a doctor, Amberlynn.
Welcome to my vloggity vlog.
Hello, beautiful friends. Before I say anything, I want to mention we're nearly at 9,000 subscribers, and I can't believe how much y'all are spoiling me. It's honestly my favorite thing to interact with you guys, so thank you so much. And if you are new here, don't be shy. Come on, hit that subscribe button and welcome yourself to the new family. Now, swiftly moving on. Today we're going to be analyzing another one of Amberlynn's, you've got it, emergency room saga, where she tells people what to do. And by the way, by people, I mean qualified medical staff. Yes, Dr. Lynn. That's right. You'll know what I mean. I'm just glad I have you guys, because honestly, I just don't think I can do this on my own.
So right now, I'm just filling up my gallon of water. I've been trying to drink half of a gallon a day. And we have quite a few water bottles. All these are new, but literally I just fill this up. I like to, I'm kind of blurry, I'm sorry. I like to fill these up with our fridge water as well, so don't worry. So I'm just doing that, and then I have all this Optavia on the counter, and I've been like trying to wonder what to do with it. I gave over half of it to Hannah and Rafe, so we're at a good start when it comes to clearing that out, because no one else, I am tired of it being on the counter. I know a lot of people are like, you're taking up the whole counter space. First of all, it's a tiny counter space over here, and we have all of this.
Okay, what the hell was that? Is that a milk carton? Sorry, milk carton, as Amberlynn would say. Why get a bottled water and then pour it into the carton? The logic is just up there. We don't understand things like Amberlynn does. The other thing is, what happened to the Optavia stuff? Why are you buying so much, hoarding it, and then just getting rid of it? It's such a waste. This is annoying, but I will say that it's not just a behavior that's exclusive to Amberlynn. People tend to get overexcited about stuff, buy all these things, and then being overwhelmed, and then doing nothing at all. And I'm sorry, but I bet that counter full of food isn't actually real food. Probably a bunch of shit. No shade, but yes shade. Optavia.
I mean, it's not like the biggest in the world, but it's definitely big. I'm proud of myself. So I drink half a gallon a day, and I feel a lot better. I'm peeing more. Usually I only pee like 3 times a day, which 4 to 10 times is normal, so like 3 is like almost there, but now I'm going about 4 to 5. So, but I am, let's drink some water in the morning type of person as of lately, so. Water mukbang.
Hello everybody, it's me, it's Becky.
Oh my god, who misses the Becky era? Like, honestly, who misses the Becky era? I do. I think she was a lot more, Amberlynn, I mean, she was a lot more interesting with Becky than she is with wifey, or on her own, or going to bingo. What do y'all think?
I'm out here with Chubbs, Twinkie, Trixie, Eric. Just out here vlogging. I have a really bad habit of looking up in that viewfinder to make sure I don't look, you know, like stupid. Which I whatever. I say a lot. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's a nice day out today. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I do too. I do.
Yeah,
I do.
We're sorry.
And sometimes you just get nervous, or you don't really know what to say, and you're just trying to like talk, and you're just like, I mean,
I'm not the best with a camera anyway.
And then your nerves
Let's
get the best
be real.
of you.
Yeah.
And you get nervous, you're just like, you lose like complete train of thought, and you're just like,
It's like that part in Talladega Nights whenever he's being interviewed, and he's like, I don't know what to do with my hands. That's how I feel like 24/7.
I don't know what to do with me.
I don't know what to do with me. But yeah, Babe's inside right now, sitting talking with Hannah and Rafe.
This is just such an awkward vlog right here. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mean the Becky and Eric part. I just mean that in general, it looks like Amberlynn has just instructed these two, hey, you gotta fill up the vlog now with something. And they're not really up for it, but they don't want to say no because Amberlynn pays in one way or another. So maybe they're like, Eric's probably thinking, I need to appear in these vlogs so that she doesn't stop doing things for us. And Becky's always like, well, I'm not working and she's paying for me, so I gotta do it for free, even if I don't wanna. So, I don't know. Do you think that that's what happened here? And where is she? Where is our almighty internet YouTube sensation?
So there's that. You guys got to go outside with a little doggy bathroom break with us. So, we'll see you later. It's really dark now, but bye.
I.e., she means, I did my bit. Leave me alone now, Amber. Bye. You got that, right?
Oh, Becky camera voice. Hey guys, quality is really bad because I am vlogging with my, not my camera, I'm vlogging with my phone. But, Hannah and Rafe left a couple hours ago and I'm actually about to go to the hospital, to the ER, because that pain is still there in my back. Of course, it's nowhere near as bad as it was, but it's like a constant dull ache in my right lower back, kind of where you'd get some kidney pain. So I, for one, am worried and I want to get that checked out or just see what the hospital says. It is midnight, so I'm going at a time where not a lot of people are usually there. So I'm going to try my hardest not to take up anyone's time. I just know that if something is wrong with my kidneys, I better nip it in the butt now. But that's just where my head is going and where I'm worried. It could be a UTI. I've never had one before, so I don't know. So I'm just really nervous. So I just got my blood taken. Traumatizing. And I also had to pee in a cup.
Oh, okay. Hold my shit because I'm about to go heavy on this one. I've been waiting for it. You want to nip it in the bud? Excuse me, but you do not go to the hospital to nip things in the bud. That's when you wake up damn early to make an appointment with your primary care doctor. If you're worried about a UTI, you might want to drink lots of water, take some pain relief, and at least give it 24 hours before you make a doctor's appointment, let alone rushing to the ER. The other thing is, if you're worried about kidney infections, yes, you can get a UTI that can develop into a kidney infection, and there are signs to look out for, like a high temperature, flank, loin, or abdominal pain. But something to note is that you still might get a little bit of referred pain that goes up the urethra with a UTI too. Doesn't always mean a kidney infection. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't go to the doctors. I'm just saying that you need to think. If you've been having this mild flank pain that started this morning, hasn't really improved, but it hasn't got better, you've been hanging out with your friends, chilling all day, eating, drinking, having fun, you don't just say, oh, I'm just gonna swing to the ER and just nip it in the bud. Nah, pal. And listen, I know she's worried, and she should be worried with her health problems at the moment as well. But I know that in this instance, she's just not bothered to wake up early in the morning to make a doctor's appointment because that's just such a faff to her. So this is the easier way out. What do you think?
Okay, so I'm back home, which means I'm back on my camera. I didn't feel like lugging this to the hospital. That would have been weird. But, okay, so I got my blood done. I had to pee in a cup. And I was really scared. I really was. For some reason, like, my kidneys were just in my brain really bad. And I've never suffered with like a UTI or a bladder infection, which is the same thing pretty much. And so I was scared. And I get back pain a lot, and this didn't feel like any back pain I've ever experienced ever. So I knew something's a little off. I kept telling people that in my life. I was like, this isn't the normal back pain that I usually get. So I was definitely freaking out and worried about it. So after they did the test, the doctor came in, and he came in and told me I have a gnarly bladder infection. So this is the first time I've ever had one, and he explained to me like how people get it and why. and prescribed me some medicine, and I got 2 shots to the hip in the same spot. It burned so bad that I cried. I cried like a baby. I was an actual child. It was antibiotics, and yeah, so that was a thing. It still burns currently, but that's okay. So something, I'm kind of all over the place, I'm sorry, but something that I did ask him was, are you sure it's not my kidneys? I know you shouldn't question a doctor, but sometimes you have to, because when I went to the ER years ago, I knew I had gallstones. Like, I just knew it in my heart. And they kept telling me, no you don't, no you don't. And I was like, do the ultrasound and prove it. And I was right.
Oh boy, I'm gonna go to town on this one. The way she says, I knew I had gallstones, like, this is why you're not a doctor, Amberlynn. Lots of people have gallstones. Someone having gallstones doesn't mean shit if the gallstones don't move the biliary tract and cause jaundice, inflammation, infection. Having gallstones alone doesn't mean anything, and so many of us probably have it already. Lots of people live and die without ever knowing that they had it. So you didn't do anything significant by forcing the team to give you an ultrasound, Dr. Lynn. If anything, you just wasted resources. Did they do anything for you? No, you still have your gallbladder. Sometimes even if you do have an infection, you just have antibiotics and you still don't get it removed. Anyway, my God, it just annoys me so much that she feels like she corrected the doctor's mistake. Big whoop. You're a quarter of a ton. Of course you have gallstones. But I will say, medical staff are human too, and of course they can make errors, but this is just not the example you thought it was, Amber. And I knew that the doctors will say, yep, you had a UTI, and you know Amberlynn, she probably just exaggerated the shit out of that conversation. It must be so annoying for the ER staff to see people with a one-day history of UTI when someone else has road traffic accident, a heart attack, a really unwell child. Ugh, you seriously could have just made an appointment with your doctor in the morning and got the same antibiotics. Especially if you have all the money that you do. Some people wait a few days before they even take the antibiotics anyway.
I did. I had gallstones. So sometimes you have to kind of stand your ground just a little bit. So I felt like, are you sure it's not my kidneys? You know, I wasn't like questioning his like doctorate. I wasn't questioning his smartness or anything, but I was worried. So I did ask him, and he told me no, nothing to do with my kidneys at all. It was a big relief for me. So he said that my bladder infection should be gone in the next like 4 days by taking the antibiotics. So ready. So I'm super happy about that. So if you guys are curious why I have a bladder infection, I hold my pee a lot. It's a very bad habit, and that's one of the ways you can get a bladder infection. I can hold my pee for hours. It's not good. So I got like a bunch of paperwork, and in the paperwork it says stop doing that. So I definitely need to stop doing that. It's just not good for me. So anyways, I just feel like a sense of relief. I'm upset that I have a bladder infection. I would have loved to go on my whole life without one, but it's very common, so it's okay. And I'm just gonna kind of live with it, take the medicine like they told me, even though I hate medicine, and hopefully I get better.
Oh, Amberlynn, you make it sound like you hate having to go to the doctor when we know that you feel like royalty when you go there. Can you imagine someone is taking your blood, another is doing your urine dipstick, the other one is doing your blood pressure, someone is checking your blood oxygen, and the attention you get, the buzz you get from all that is like no other. You made a simple UTI sound like you got some weird, exciting illness, and now we've created content off of it. Give off. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, my loves. Remember to like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the comment section. Enjoy the end of the video. I love you all. Bye-bye.
So we're on our way to work.
No, we're on our way to McDonald's.
You're a lot. If you eat faster, you get more. I'm wearing the wrong shoes. Happy had a heart attack today. I hope that my hate will lower and my love will higher. But I was opening an avocado. You guys know that stupid circle that's in an avocado.
It's the seed.
5.0. It's B. We shouldn't be tearing someone down. We should be tearing people up. And I lost 89 pounds before. You're a lot. Mental things is scary.